Welcome everyone, I'm the Hero, and today we will speak about the survivor/psychological horror game Silent Hill 2. The game was developed by Team Silent and published by everyone's favorite video games company in current year, Konami. It was released for the PlayStation 2 and Xbox in 2001, for the Windows in 2002, and later remastered for the PS3 and X360 in 2012. This last version is the one we'll talk about today, as that's the one I have in my collection. The game follows James Sunderland after he receives a letter from his wife, who has been dead for 3 years, telling him to meet her in their special place, located in Silent Hill. From here on out, I will talk about story spoilers a bit, so if you wish to skip those, go to the timestamp visible on screen now. His journey takes James through an apartment complex, the worst part of the game by the way, a hospital where we find out just how much of a pushover he is, the Silent Hill Historical Society which features a nice and cozy prison, and finally, the Lakeview Hotel, the aforementioned special place where James and Mary's honeymoon took place. Along the way, we get to see and meet a colorful array of friends, namely, Angela Orozco,
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, I'm James. Angela, okay.
Eddie Dombrowski, the ever helpful Laura. If only you had a stick in your other head, dude.
Ow! Hey, wait! Damn it.
And Maria.
Maria?
You said you took everything, but you forgot that videotape we made.
On this journey, we get to know both James and our team's personas. Angela has mommy issues, Eddie has doggy issues, Maria is a fake controlled by the Shiba government, don't let anyone know, and James is, well, James is James. While on your road to discover the truth about your wife, you will get into small skirmishes. Therefore, you will need weapons to not die immediately. These on the first playthrough are the 2x4, the pipe, and the great knife for melee options, and the pistol, shotgun, and rifle for ranged options. As for what you get to use these items on, the game has a variety of condom monsters among others, leaving us with enemies such as the nurses, the abstract daddy, Pyramid Head, and his favorites, the mannequins. To advance in the game, you will be faced with puzzles. Most of them are pretty straightforward, though their difficulty also depends on the recipient. The game's graphics age well for the most part. The in-game models still look fine, but the pre-rendered cutscenes sadly can't say the same. Also, with the remaster, they increased the draw distance, thus reading a couple of cutscenes, and at least one area. The game being an actual horror game instead of a string of jump scares, mostly uses its atmosphere to make you shit bricks. It is able to reach this conclusion by using its wide array of atmospheric sounds, well-composed pieces of music, clever enemy placements, and batshit insanity. Speaking of things concerning the sound, voice acting. The voice acting in this game starts out not so good, just like with the dungeons, so to speak, when going through town. And similarly once again, both pick up in quality as you move your way through Silent Hill. And now that I've brought up the quality of different parts of the game, which I titled Dungeons, what if we went through each of their highlights to give you a good feel of what to expect? The apartment complex first hits you with the at first subtle, then immediately not subtle at all the introduction of Pyramid Head. The hospital hits you with Pyramid Head literally. The prison is Door City. The fourth secret dungeon I unlocked was boating around for 15 minutes when you were supposed to turn to the left after 15 seconds and now you're lost at what might as well be the open sea. The whole thing was delightful. And the hotel has the Scooby-Doo hallway to sing praises for. So overall, even if it is left out by remastered's poor choices in places, Silent Hill 2 is still probably the best horror game I've played. Though I'm not sure how much it actually means considering my sample for the genre is like 10 games. Either way, the game is good, and that's why I believe it deserves an 8 out of 10. I hope you enjoyed this video, and it's time for shilling. If you wish to, you can watch me play through the game with a friend who knows what's happening by going to the description or pressing the card. And with that, goodbye. Local sellout and a hero breathing now. Is it selling out if I sell out to myself though? Whatever. Just fade already.